Please ignore Moana playing in the background. We have had a long day. But this guy on a dating app just asked for my phone number and I gave it to him. He sent me a very normal, hey, it's James. What are you up to? And I said, James, hello, good sir. I don't know why I said that, except that I didn't sleep last night and I'm really. Be
Damn. All right. So let's track back. So this guy
quiet, sir.
just
I don't know why I
let
said
me
that,
track back.
except that I didn't sleep last night and I'm really. Be
All right. So the first one is wonderful. Um, to be fair, if you have to ask, you're fighting an uphill battle. That's just my thing. If you have to ask, you're fighting an uphill battle. That's just for me. I never really ask. I never really ask because if it's presented to you, it's a better experience versus she doing you a favor. And then again, some women will present it to you without she saying anything. Some women will give you hints. You have to know how to read choosing signals. But if it's out of the random blue and you have to ask, you might get a yes, obviously, but you're fighting an uphill battle because no, it's a favor. All right. What time does your kid go to sleep? Again, if you have to ask, you're fighting uphill battle because when she's ready, you would know. That's just my thing. Certain things you wouldn't, there's certain questions you don't ask, but you have to know how to get the answer without asking. Again, my point of view, other people might see it differently, but that's just me. Will I date baby mothers? It depends. It depends. Um, because if and then women tend to have issues with this, like, oh, you need to man up and be the father, like the stepfather vibes or whatever, whatever. I should be responsible for something you or the other person did. Mm, okay, can you take care of my issues that our next girl caused? If no, you answer your question. Ghosted. I don't support ghosted. If you have to ghost someone, you are a coward. I'm sorry, no ghosting is justifiable unless you genuinely didn't care about the person. My mom and my kids come from. Can we spin this? Can we spin this? All right. So imagine a guy doing this, right? Girls want to date him until they realize I actually have issues. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But your mom and your kids come first. That's okay for a woman to say. But imagine a guy saying, "Yeah, no matter who I'm dating, my mother come first." Some girls find that as an ick. That's weird. So I wonder if this woman would find it as an ick if a guy she's dating says his mother come first. Because I don't know any man who would have a genuine issue with this. The bare minimum does not fly here. Okay, okay. So bare minimum doesn't fly around here. Okay. Understand your bare minimum and another girl's bare minimum is two different things. So if you have requirements and standards, those things need to be communicated. If they're not communicated, they wouldn't know. So your bare minimum needs to be communicated. What you expect should be communicated. Okay? So I agree, but just for him to know without you saying it, I don't agree with that. Wait. I saw something. I saw something. I'm clean, but I need space. I'm black, but I'm also white. Cool. It's like the Katy Perry song, "You're hot and you're cold, you're yes and I know, you're in and you're out, you're clingy but you need space." I think if Katy Perry could rewrite the song, she put this in there. I am an overthinker. Not overthinkers. I can sympathize. It's the anxiety that I cannot sympathize. I cannot really. I wouldn't say sympathize because anxiety is real. However, I see anxiety like the flu. It sucks that you have it, but don't go into public spaces with it because you will spread that anxiety to other people, and that wouldn't be fair. If people treat anxiety like the flu, I think the world will be a little bit better place. There are some people who are genuinely sick, like with the flu. Sucks. We sympathize with you. You have a flu. It's very common. You're not any less than a human because you have a flu. You're just like everybody else because everybody catches the flu. Everybody can get flu. Some people have it. Some people don't have it. It's treatable. Yes. Just like don't spread it. Don't spread it. So don't because I have anxiety and everybody I come in contact to must embrace my anxiety. No, 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 no. That's not cool. So you overthinker, I can sympathize with. You have trust issues. Keep them to yourself. I'm sarcastic and outspoken. I'm silly as hell. Can men talk about their issues like this? Can men talk about their? Can we glorify our shortcomings like this, or is just just women? My bad.
Okay, please.
Hold on. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. All right, hold on. Let me get this right. How I feel being a single mom, I feel a little bit like I feel. Understandable. Understandable. And that's relatable. And I would definitely sympathize with you with that one. 100%. 100%. Not saying you did fail, but it's okay to feel like you fail. All right? Feeling like a failure and being a failure is two different things. Feeling successful and being successful is also two different things. So I sympathize with that one. I see all these beautiful families, and it's all I ever wanted. To be honest with you, it's understandable. It's understandable. Again, you cannot be responsible for what your baby father did. You know, driving someone to anger does not means that you're responsible for what the anger they like anger what they have caused. So if you drove someone to anger and they killed your sister or something crazy like that, you're not responsible for your sister's death. If that makes sense. Nah, you're never stuck, honey. You are never stuck.
Okay, please don't hate me for this question, but this was a conversation between me and my girls, and it was along the lines of, okay, this guy I slept with, it was like 10 minutes, right? Can I omit that? Does that count? Like, is that still a number added? Would you even want?
You see that truck right there? If I was in that truck and I knew this was the garbage she was saying, I'll continue to drive. I don't want to harm her. No, no, no. I don't want to harm her. I don't want to. I do not want to do that. I just want to be like, get real. Just get real. Again, I don't want to scare anybody, but just like the step right before scared, I want to do that, whatever that is called. So I don't want to push her to be scared, but I just want the line right before it. That like yes, yes, yes. It's okay. Let's translate it for you to understand. You want a guy with 6 figures? Cool. I have 5 figures, but I'm like $1,000 away from 6 figures. Does that count? Yeah, answer your question.
Want us to be like, oh yeah, I slept with him and he couldn't even last 10 minutes. Like, would you even want to be counted as someone we slept with, or can we just?
I think Abella Danger, one of the famous porn stars, said this like, if a guy lasts a minute, it's a compliment. So it happened, okay? It happened. Okay, hold on. So she says she fumbled a good man. All right, cool. Okay, cool. I respect. I respect it. No, all jokes aside, I respect it. Of course you did. So, oh my gosh. So to be fair with this one, I understand it does happen. Not saying it's your fault. Really and truly, it's nobody's fault. It's just life. It happens. I also fumbled good woman. It happens. It does happen. And I like the fact you take responsibility and not blame the guy. So to be fair, you get like 5 stars out of 5 for me. 5 out of 5 for me. I give you that. However, to all the guys watching, if you could if you could maintain eye contact with her for the whole clip, props to you. For those who didn't, stop watching porn. So, I respect her accountability. I respect it. But it comes down to for me personally, it just comes down to like if you if you could go back in the past and do differently, like, what would you have done differently? If there's a clear, obvious thing you would do differently to correct an error that happened, yeah. But if you are honest with yourself and be like, I fumbled this good person, but in the moment I was doing what I thought was best, but no, after the event, I know no better. I think that's okay because it's all. I feel like it's all about doing your best in the moment. If me now had the knowledge and experience, but then I wouldn't have made a lot of mistakes. But back then, that is what I knew best, so I cannot penalize myself. If I knew in the moment, like 10 years ago, with me fumbling a good girl, if I knew I'm purposely fumbling her and I'm just being a dick about it, and then I regret it, I cannot complain. But if I did my best and some things are just destined and I fumbled it because of a genuine error, don't cry that it's over. Be smart that it happened, because now you know better.